So, the reason I wanted to do this to begin with is to let people know what's going on for their personal year if you're born on this day. So, if it's your birthday and you're born on this day, this is the possible energy that can follow you through the rest of the year. Some numerologists believe that it starts at the very beginning of the year. Some believe that it starts right when your birthday, right when your birthday starts. So it depends on what numerologist you speak to. I feel it could be either or depending on your astrology. So when I look at May 25th and we add it all down, so this is what I was adding when I was trying to come up with the life path for this year. I don't know why it erased the numbers, but when you come up with your personal year, you just add the 25th plus 5 and you get 30, but you add it down to this year. You do not include your year of birth, okay? So this year, we're in the year 2025. Some numerologists will add 2 and 2 together, bypass the 0. 0 doesn't exist in numerology. So you get a 22, and then you get the 5, and then you get a 27. Some other numerologists will somehow say the 2 and the 2 come together and you get a 45. And then you add it to these numbers here. So if you were to get 45 plus the 5, then you'd get 50 plus the 25, then you'd get 75, kind of like what I got here. But if we do it my way, where we do the 27 plus the 30, you're going to get the 57. But either way, you wind up at the same numbers. 12, then 3, 12, then 3. So either way, in the tree of life, the 75 would be Saturn in Taurus. So it could mean that this year you're looking at like long-term planning. You're trying to silently plan your next move for next year, which means that next year you're in a 4-year. You're maybe planning to move next year, maybe planning to remodel, redecorate, or so forth. I would see maybe even doing like some long-term financial planning when it comes to Saturn in Taurus. Possibly even looking or reflecting on who belongs in your life long term. Like, was it worth all that work? Because Saturn is a planet that takes so long to circulate the system. I believe it's like 30 plus years or so, I forget. You're kind of looking at everyone around you and seeing if they're worth hanging around with, in a sense. And you're thinking about what needs to be eliminated so you can make plans for the future. And when I look at 57 in the Tree of Life, it's also Saturn in Libra, but I also think of like the Three of Swords in the tarot. So you could be having heart issues, so definitely get your heart checked this year. So anyone born on this day, if you feel you've had any heart issues or heart strain, get that looked into. When I look at the number 12 in the middle, you might be doing a lot of spiritual reflection. This is a good time to manifest something. So if you feel like you want to manifest something that create potential wealth, you can manifest that through creativity. Even if you're not creative, all you have to do is write, because writing is creative. So just journal, like freestyle journaling, and just let words come out and flow. You can possibly create something out of nothingness and create an alchemy of the mind by just writing. So 3 is also the number of creativity. 1 is masculine, 2 is feminine, 3 is child. So you could possibly even hone in on something creative that can create wealth for you. And remember, 3 in Vedic astrology is the planet Jupiter. It's expansive, so it can definitely expand your wealth. And as I look into it, let me think. I would say maybe even last year you possibly had some sort of justice or injustice, because last year you were in a 11 year. So last year this was a 74, or possibly even a 56, and it added down to 11. So if there was any injustice, it came into balance. But if you were putting bad energy out there, or you had bad karma, those scales might have not tipped in your favor. And maybe this year you're resting and reflecting whether justice was good or bad, whether it came in your favor or not. But definitely this is a year for you to manifest in silence, channel creativity, use it for therapy, because next year you're going to work hard, and you're going to work twice as hard as you are working this year. Reason being is because in 4 years we tend to work a little bit more than usual. So you're going to be working a bit more than you anticipated next year, and you're possibly even moving or redecorating or doing whatever you can to create peace in your home and declutter and so forth. So maybe start doing that now to prepare yourself, because you'll need a lot of open space and breathing room. So when you're doing the excess work that is to come next year. Hopefully this is helpful. If you like these, let me know. I'll keep posting them. I'm going to try and see if I can post it for the rest of the year, for the days to come, as like a happy birthday for everyone. And have a good night.